Hello and welcome to episode 277 of Sorry, I had to get my mic adjusted. But anyways, welcome to episode 277 of WITM. And it is time for the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. It could possibly be, depending on the results of the Shield versus Security Society match at WrestleMania, the final ever ECW pay-per-view. The Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. It will decide ECW's champions going into WrestleMania, as well as the number one contender to the ECW World Heavyweight Championship that will be defended by Andrew in one of the main events of WrestleMania 34. We kick off our in-ring action with Andrew defending his ECW Cruiserweight Championship against the man that gravity forgot, Neville. But first, we have lots of other rivalries to settle, as well as title situations to settle. We start off with finally crowning new ECW Tag Team Championships. The Tag Team Championships have been vacant ever since Triple H convinced the Dudley Boys to take a trainer's position in Orlando and give up their ECW Tag Team Championships. They is the winners of the 6-man tag team tournament that we had held in the last 2 weeks of ECW. It is Gallows and Anderson and the Golden Truth. Who is going to be our new ECW Tag Team Champions? It is going to be the Golden Truth, with the ECW Tag Team Championships heading into WrestleMania. Now, who will represent the women of ECW heading into WrestleMania 34? Will it be the current women's champion Asuka, or will it be Charlotte? It will be the current women's champion Asuka, with a pretty impressive reign as women's champion going into WrestleMania, the ECW women's champion. John Cena and the Big Show settling their rivalry. The rivalry that's been going on for quite some time is finally over, with John Cena getting the victory over the Big Show. We have another non-title women's match between Natalya and Paige picks up the victory. We have another rivalry match between Randy Orton and Dean Ambrose. That match will continue right up to WrestleMania, and Randy Orton is going to get the victory in this one. Actually, that rivalry is going to have to end because Dean Ambrose, he's going to be a little busy at WrestleMania. So that rivalry will be canceled. That will be the end of the rivalry, with Randy Orton picking up the victory in the final match of that rivalry. And now is time to see who our Cruiserweight champion will be going into WrestleMania 34. Will it be Andrew, who's for all but 1 month since the Cruiserweight Championship has been introduced, has carried the ECW Cruiserweight Championship? Or will it be the man that gravity forgot, Neville, getting another opportunity at the ECW Cruiserweight Championship? It is going to be Falls Count Anywhere action. I was originally going to do a cage match, and then I remembered you can't exactly have an Elimination Chamber and a cage hanging over the ring. So it's going to be a Falls Count Anywhere hardcore match between two high-flying men from the ECW Cruiserweight division battling out for the ECW Cruiserweight Championship. No escape. Falls Count Anywhere. The straight edge super vegan and hardcore icon Andrew putting his Cruiserweight Championship on the line against the man that gravity forgot, Neville. Here we go.
following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the ECW Cruiserweight Championship.
Alright, and there you see it, that prize, the ECW Cruiserweight Championship. Who is going to WrestleMania? The Cruiserweight Champion. Falls Count Anywhere action, here we go. That Cruiserweight Championship means a lot to Andrew, just as much as his ECW World Heavyweight Championship does. Neville, on the other hand, he's had opportunity after opportunity at ECW Television Championships, at ECW Hardcore Championships, at ECW Cruiserweight Championships, at ECW World Heavyweight Championships, and always seems to come up short. But he would love to turn things around and go into WrestleMania as the reigning ECW Cruiserweight Champion. Wasting no time going hardcore. No escape, and we're outside the ring with a ladder in play. Neville outstrips Andrew into the ring post and into the announce table. Again into the announce table. And again. Stomp to the chest of Andrew. Forces Andrew back up to his feet. Very early in this match going for a cover. But Andrew, of course, will power her out. Running attack to the head of Andrew. Forces Andrew up to his feet. Reversal by Andrew. Irish whip in near the barricade. And sends Neville crashing into the steel steps. Nice drop kick there by Andrew, sending Neville down to the ground. Jabs by Andrew, now attacking the leg of Neville, trying to neutralize some of that speed and agility of Neville. Goes for a cover. And gets about a 2 count before Neville is able to power out. suplex by Andrew.
Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival.
Forces Neville up to his feet.
Secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects.
Irish whip into the steel steps.
Look out.
Irish whip into the corner.
Man, that's gotta hurt. This is the kind of all-out battle that could end up anywhere in the quick pin. Hey,
Goes for a cover.
And he escapes with a kick out. Neville connecting there with a good shot.
Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel.
In a roundhouse by Neville is going to send Andrew down to the ground. Targeting the arm is Neville. Stomp to the chest of Andrew.
I'm not sure I can watch
A
this.
knee to the face of Andrew.
Look at all this.
Attacking the arm of Andrew now. Grabs the steel steps, want to use them as a weapon.
Oh, and did you hear the impact? Wow,
And
what a
will do
shot.
so
Talk about
successfully.
firing someone. If they're a
Andrew
big
gets back up
boy,
to his
don't
feet.
worry about the outcome
Is
of
able
the
to knock
match.
Neville
If we get a
down,
stretcher
releasing the
out
steel
here.
steps and goes for a cover.
And it's up. He got the
And
shoulder.
Neville powers out at about 1.5.
Wow, that overhand punch started down behind
Punch
his
by
feet. Just
Andrew.
kept coming.
Man, that came out of left field.
Reversal by Neville.
Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these
Looking for a
dangerous
variation of the Brainbuster, looks like, but Andrew knows that move very well. The finisher of fellow Purity Society member Austin Aries,
objects. Wow, feet flying
and is able to
everywhere.
reverse.
Oh,
Andrew
once you
back
get
on
out
the
of ring,
attack.
anything can happen. You've got exposed steel.
Roundhouses by Andrew.
And all of it can be used to cause massive damage.
Goes for a cover.
And he escapes with
Very nearly picks up the victory and retains the title just in the nick of time.
locker room here.
Neville powers out. Andrew grabs the steel steps, but Neville is able to grab them for himself and again use them
Man, now you're talking
as a
about
weapon against Andrew. Targeting the arm.
It's safe to say the entire WWE locker room has just been put on notice.
Shot after shot to the arm of Andrew by Neville, but Andrew gets right up and attacks Neville.
From that, can you? I don't even want to think about what a third time will sound like.
Really pushing his
Plunges the head of Neville into the thin mat outside the ring. Rolling knee bar locked in.
Rolling knee bar. A rolling knee bar. I haven't seen that in a while. Just a dominating display.
Yeah, I think we could see
And some serious damage done to the leg of Neville. And now the flat line. Andrew goes for the cover. This is going to lead to Andrew retaining his Cruiserweight Championship. It will. Andrew is going to WrestleMania, the Cruiserweight Champion. So yet another opportunity for Neville is going to lead to yet another night of disappointment for Neville, as Andrew is your winner and still Cruiserweight Champion. All right, so Andrew still proudly with that ECW Cruiserweight Championship on his shoulder. He will go to WrestleMania, or at least very close to, as we will likely have, since Andrew will be busy defending his ECW World Heavyweight Championship, and of course wrestling alongside the Purity Society against the Shield at WrestleMania. We will likely have that Cruiserweight Championship defended on the final velocity, possibly the final velocity ever, before WrestleMania. So, but up to that point, at least, Andrew still your Cruiserweight Champion following Elimination Chamber. And a pretty fairly quick and decisive victory. And now Andrew will go backstage, find a monitor, and watch closely our next match, our match for episode 278, as the top 6 singles competitors, or rather the top 6 contenders to his ECW World Heavyweight Championship. The Eater of Worlds, Bray Wyatt, the man he just faced, the man that gravity forgot, Neville. The face that runs the place, John Cena. The Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar. The War Machine, Rhino. The Holy Warrior, Corey. They will all battle it out inside of Satan's structure, the Elimination Chamber, to determine who will face Andrew in one of the main events at WrestleMania for the ECW World Heavyweight Championship. That is going to do it for episode 277 of WITM. In episode 278, we find out the man who will face Andrew for the ECW World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. Until then, this is Corey, signing off.